Hello, I'm Maine Realtor Andy Moores. We are leaving the real estate beehive and heading to a small farm in northern Maine. This little homestead is definitely budget priced. If you're looking for a property with close to 40 acres of land, probably 6 acres that's pasture field that's been enriched with all the soil amendments, you can go organic. You could go through MOFCA, the Maine Organic Farmers, and take part in the farmers market on this one. Dead end road quiet. It's hooked up for power. You can bring power in, or it's got a big inverter and it's all ready for solar panels. You just slide them in. So we'll talk about it. We'll show you what we've got. A little bit of snow today. We're excited. We haven't had any snow. This has been a snowless winter. You and I are in the Jeep. We're heading north to the town of Monticello, barely. We're going to be on 105 Curtis Road, Monticello. This is a small farm in northern Maine. It's got a house, it's got land, lots of privacy, and it's all surveyed. This property that's nearly 40 acres, it's actually 39.6 acres to be exact, is a rectangle. The beauty of it is you could use it for snow sledding, four-wheeling, hunting, fishing, low-cost vacations up in northern Maine, but also with an eye toward we might live here half the year, go somewhere in the sunny south the other half. A lot of people in the audience do that. So you've got the sportsmen that want to come up to hit the trails, hunt and fish, use the lakes, and get away from people anytime they can. You have the want to retire, live here half the year, go somewhere else. Or I want to farm. I want some chickens, not going in whole hog, but a couple goats, a pig, might have a cow for milk. It's not archaic. A lot of people want to know where their food came from. It's farm to table. That's a neat experience. And also, don't make tons of money, but I don't owe anything. I don't know anybody. I can get firewood from my own ground because 40 acres total. We've got about a 6-acre pasture farm field. So that means 34 acres of mixed woods. 1 acre produces a quart a year. There's my heating. I could heat with 4 or 5 cords of wood and I'm done. No oil truck going beep, 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 backing in to fill it up, or gas truck. So this is a property that isn't really narrowly niched into just a few people would want it. It has broad appeal because it straddles a lot of different Maine real estate buyer segments, different niches. So come on up and we'll take a peek at it, but I'll do the best I can to fly over it even with a little bit of snow to give you the A to Z on it so that you know whether it's worth coming up to see or not. We don't want to waste your time. It's a haul to come up the interstate, spending meals, doing tolls, your time. You've got only so much time in a busy life. We get it. So hang on. We're going from Holton to Littleton that we're in now. Everything's 6 by 6 miles square and right on the Canadian border. This is the Lake Road. We're pretty close to the town line between Littleton and Monticello. We're also very handy to Conroy Lake. Conroy Lake is very deep and a good place to fish. You can swim. We're going to take a right off the Lake Road to the Curtis or the DeLong Road. Most of these roads have about 3 names because over time, different people that lived on them dubbed them the name of that family name. And it stuck. So a lot of confusion when you're brand new. Not everybody prescribes to the 9/11 address. We still have our own local ways to describe where something is. Like out in Linneas, if you tell someone it's out back, they know exactly where you mean. How come? Yeah, I don't know. It's just something you pick up on. The neat thing is, This Curtis/DeLong Road dead ends. This is your only neighbor. Nice looking house, huh? And your little house is off the beaten path. See it? This is your front 6-acre pasture field. Good, rich, Brewster County soil that's ideal for your critters. You can have it be a pasture. You can farm field it. You could plant some to trees. You could have a little homestead, a farmstead here. You see the wood that's piled? Any blowdowns don't get wasted. You just trim them up, make them the size of your wood stove. We're excited about this one. I've got farm roots. I own a farm. We grow organic food on it. And we want to make you into someone that's self-sufficient too. See the metal roof? What it originally was a cabin, about 500 square feet. And what they did was they expanded it, so now you're about 700 square feet. This can be your woods camp, northern Maine retirement home. You could build more cabins, have a sporting lodge. There is an awful lot of wildlife traffic around this one. Add your buildings, your chicken coop. Keep it simple or take it to the next level. Make comments down below and let us know where you're watching from. We care. Share, because we all learn together on this Maine real estate channel. There's a drilled well that they had installed from Watson Wells in Littleton. It's about 200 feet deep. It's south of the home. This is like your little well house. See how this open land could easily be made into more tillable? It's been cleared. Now it needs to have the soil worked, tilled, to plant something. There's work to be done, but it has styrofoam insulation underneath the siding. More 3.5 fiberglass inside, so it heats very easily. And neighbors, what neighbors? You're in the woods, you're set off the road, no one knows you're even in here. What's that CCR song about looking out my back door? It's gotta be your front door. This is where you just sit and watch wildlife go by. You have about a 12 by 9 front porch that could be enclosed for a closed sun porch to start your seedlings. The farm home in northern Maine is 3 bedrooms. You've got a hatch for a small little sleeping loft if you need to add it. All the floors are laminate, the walls sheetrock, ready for paint. Baker's Choice. They have Prairie Princess, a bunch of different wood stoves at the Amish store. This one's a Baker's Choice. Here'd be 1 bedroom of the 3. It's all wired for power. You can bring power in from the street. They're going to leave an inverter. All you've got to do is add your solar panels. You can go the solar route. Insulated windows. Just trim the windows and doors after you decide what color do you want to paint the walls. This bedroom, 16 by 8. Your kitchen, dining area, living area is 17 by 12. These can be 2 bedrooms, about 15 by 9 each. One has a double set of glass doors, atrium doors. I told you it was wired for electric. See the circuit panel? There's your set of atrium doors. Quite a start on your new home up in northern Maine, wouldn't you say? That could be a living room or a den. here's your other bedroom. Roughly 700 square feet of living space. Everything you need, nice and warm, under cover. Your bathroom started. You have an outdoor privy. Here's your tub and shower. Put a holly hearth, some coils in your wood stove. You'll have all the hot water for domestic use you could ever use. Surrounded by woods, but you do have some open pasture field areas. What do you think? Is this all you need for a home, sweet home, away from home? Start small. Come up and use it on vacations. Then decide, hey, I really like living here. Let's develop the trails. Let's get to know the locals. Let's go to the Farmers Museum suppers and the Holton Farmers Market and the Littleton breakfast at the Modexic Egg Ramblers. That's how you get to know the people. And that's what you're buying, is an area, friendly people, not overcrowded, no crime, no traffic in this location. We'll see you next time on the Maine Real Estate Channel. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and you probably know someone that would like to know about it. Let them know and hopefully talk them into being a subscriber to the channel. We appreciate you people watching. We see you out in the audience, each and every one of you. Thanks for reaching out and making comments and emailing and even come visiting us when you're in the area. We'll keep these videos coming. They're just simple running guns, but you seem to want them because they save a lot of miles on your car. You've just seen a property in Monticello in northern Maine, Aroostook County. Almost 40 acres. Is this big enough? What do you like about it? What would you change? Make comments down below where the price is and the description. See you next time on the Maine Real Estate Channel.